Hello, my darlings. It's Michaela. So today I would like to talk about the core. A lot of people are familiar with that term, but don't necessarily know exactly what it pertains to. So your core is another name for your deepest abdominal muscle, which is called your transverse abdominis. Okay? The thing that is super special and wonderful about your transverse abdominis is that it is the only muscle that goes all the way around your midsection, okay? The rest of the abdominal muscles are on the front of their body, a little closer to the sides of your body, your obliques. But basically, they create flexion when, this way or this way, when they are contracted. But your core, your transverse abdominis, basically creates support on all sides. So your core, or your transverse abdominis, is like a girdle. It's like a corset. So when you strengthen this muscle, when you contract this muscle, you create support all the way around your body, and especially for your lower back. Okay? So, how to strengthen this muscle is very simple, and it's something that I would encourage you to do gently and slowly, okay? Because this muscle is deep and because this muscle is weak, it is really easy to overpower with other more familiar muscles, other muscles that we use more often. So what I'm going to encourage you to do is to strengthen this in a way that seems like we're doing nothing, so as to not activate other muscles that could potentially kind of override it. All right, so all you need to do, you can do this sitting, you can do this standing, you can do this lying down, you can do this in any number of scenarios. People don't even have to know, it's your little secret. And so all we're going to do is we're going to think about where this is, which is below your belly button and above your pubic bone, okay? It's this little band that starts there and kind of spans around your center and attaches into the base of your spine, all right? So to strengthen this, to activate this, all we're going to do is we're going to think about relaxing as much as we can, relaxing the rest of us as much as we can, and we're going to think about starting to pull in this area below the belly button and above the pubic bone, and we're going to think about pulling this in towards the spine, super slowly, super gently, okay? So we're going to think about coming in and maybe up a little bit, maybe up a little bit. And the way I know I'm doing this is I feel a little sensation in my lower back. Not pain, not pulling, but just a little feeling, okay? So maybe I hold that 5 seconds, 10 seconds, and then I let that go. Yep. Then I just do it again. So I want to think about in between belly button and pubic bone, this little area right here. I want to think about pulling this in towards my spine. And maybe I want to think about pulling it up a little bit and feeling a little sensation in my lower back at the base of my spine, right around my sacrum, that flat triangular bone at the base of your spine. So maybe I want to do this about 5 times, okay? Often when people do this, they don't know how to do it because these muscles have not been activated deliberately in quite some time, and that is so understandable, okay? So play with it. Start to listen when you're doing this. And the thing is, like I said, you can do this in any number of situations. It's simple, it's relatively fast, it's pretty painless. But what you will do is by repeating this exercise, is you will start to give yourself true support right around your midsection where most people need it. Additionally, I will say I am not a fan of traditional abdominal exercises. I feel like they create more forward flexion, which we do not need, which we've talked about in the past. We do not need more compromising of the lower back or the back of the body in general. Additionally, they add bulk. So I don't know about you, but I'm not so interested in my waistline being expanded or my belly being bigger. So if you are interested in a cut tummy, then maybe that's the road you want to head down. But doing strengthening for the transverse abdominis, for the core, creates this true strength, as well as not adding size all around here, okay? So I would encourage you to do that. However, if you are in a class, if you are deciding to do some abdominal exercises on your own, fabulous. Use this first, okay? So kind of secure the base, pull your belly in, get this locked down, and then do other things, all right? So you could have the added benefit of, more definition or whatever you were looking for with doing these other traditional abdominal exercises, but you will not compromise your lower back if you get this core engaged to begin with, all right? So take that and run with it. I hope that it helps you immeasurably for all your days, and that this really opened your eyes to what this area is and how to exercise it most effectively and how simple it truly is. Okay, so thank you always, and be in touch if zero of this makes sense. If there's a fragment that does, if you want to tell me something about it, please do. Okay, so thank you, and until next time.